This is David Outdoors74. We're going to smoke some brisket. Stay tuned. These would be better, but fire grills. I'll stick with the other stuff. We're going to start out with this pecan, better than apple. It's hickory, apple, so we'll go with pecan. Got some of that pecan wood chips for flavoring the meat. We're gonna soak it for, I'm gonna soak it for an hour or so. All right, put some in there. I'm gonna put some more in there. 30 degrees out in April, so that's nice. I'm gonna clean this up. This has been sitting in the back porch. That's stuff from last year. The smoker's plugged in. The chips have been soaking. There's the heat coils in there. Ooh, nice and red. So that's warming up. I'm gonna let it pre-warm a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the brisket on and bring you some meat going. So I got my black pepper, I've got the sea salt. Gonna mix those two together in a little bowl right there, and then take the plastic off and rub it in. Just kind of gonna grind up some more black pepper in there, stir it. A nice generous coating will help the crust on the outside get really firm and tasty. That's kind of what you're going for. You can put a whole bunch of other stuff on. I chose not to. Just keeping it simple. Now for the fun part, I'm gonna flip the brisket over. I'm gonna put my mixture, sea salt and black pepper. I like the black pepper. I ground it up so it's really fresh. Should actually help out with the taste in the brisket. Just gonna get the plastic done and then slowly rub in the mixture of the salt and the pepper and get ready for smoking. So I just use a teaspoon to apply the mixture of the salt and the black pepper. Just kind of sprinkle it around and then rub it in and get it into the cracks as much as you can. It gets right into the meat, and especially the outer edge of it. And that way you get a nice crust to it. Nothing better. At your discretion on how much mixture you want to put on there between the salt and the black pepper. If you really want a real good strong outer crust, then you're gonna put more black pepper and more salt on. Me, I just a fair amount, and that should be just perfect. Again, you can put moisture to it by spraying some water or use olive oil. I chose not to. I'm using water from the smoker. That'll help quite a bit, give it some moisture. You can see this side is where the fat was, where I trimmed it. So I'm gonna put a little extra on this side and then really rub it in, and that should really marble up nice. The fat will melt at a certain temperature, and then it'll just become amazing. Just again, when you're putting the salt and pepper in, don't be afraid to, get it right in those grooves and stuff like that. If you choose not to use your bare hands, you can use those nylon gloves or those rubber gloves or whatnot. So now that the salt and pepper is done, mixed in with the meat, I'm going to wrap it up and set it in the fridge for a short time as I get the smoker set up for it. It's got the water in the drip pan that will add moisture to the meat. If you're able to, my suggestion is to put the salt and pepper, whatever ingredient you choose to put on your meat, and let it set overnight in the fridge. Unfortunately, I can't do that, so I'm just going to prep it and then get it ready for the smoker. I put water in the drip pan just to keep some moisture to it. You don't want too much water in because you want the meat itself to give it moisture. Like as it drips down in the drip pan, it'll actually come back up and help out with giving flavor and moisture to the meat. If you overdo it, then you're not going to get a nice like crisp taste to it. Got the brisket in. It's all seasoned. Periodically, we're going to check back and see how we're doing. Well, smoking in a snowstorm, that's awesome. Upstate New York. Check on this real quick. Yeah, this is awesome. It's, who else does that, right? Perfect. It's Easter, it's snowing. I just put some more wood chips in to get this fire going. Meat looks good. I'll take it off for you guys. A lot more cooking left. 3 hours into the process of smoking meat, the weather has finally subsided. The sun's shining now, and snow is all gone, which is amazing. Looks like it's 2 days of me doing this, but really, you're only talking 3 hours, and the snow is gone. Let her cook. Close her down and let it smoke. All right, it's been over like close to 4 hours. So what I want to do now is check. We're going to put that thermometer in. That's the fat part. Excuse my chicken in the background. So we're just going to let her cook. All right, so after, 5 hours, the brisket's going to go onto a paper. We're going to wrap it and then put it back on for another 2 to 3 hours. All right, so I sprayed down the butcher paper with some water so it's more pliable. Take it like this. Pull it in tight. Pull it in this end. Smells really good. Pull it in that end. Keep rolling it. Fat side down. Tuck that underneath. Here we go. Heading back outside. Another about 3 more hours. And it should be really good. We hit the stall. It's at 150. I've been cooking it since 7:30 this morning, and it's 3 o'clock. So we've been cooking it for quite a while. It's got enough little smoke in it. And it's hanging out at 150. We'll see if it increases. It's right in the meat. I don't want to pop the top off. So hopefully everything's good. Meat is all set. Cooked to perfection in my eyes. Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you very much.